Dear Sister Wives fans, I would like to discuss Robyn Brown and whether she has been preparing to ensure that she is the last surviving wife since the day she entered the Brown family's life. Christine Brown Woolley, a close confidant, concurs. Christine Brown Woolley's conviction that Robyn Brown had been manipulating Meri Brown from the outset is the catalyst for the Sister Wives family. Christine is of the firm conviction that Robyn's objective was to acquire Kody Brown and claim him as her own, both legally and spiritually in the eyes of the church and state. Christine has consistently expressed her conviction that Robyn deceived Meri into granting Kody a divorce in order to facilitate his legal marriage to her. However, Christine now outlines the situation for the Sister Wives viewers during the inaugural one-on-one of Season 19. Christine also appears to believe that this scheme was executed without Meri's knowledge in the most recent episode of Sister Wives. Christine claims that Robyn scattered seeds throughout the area for Meri. Robyn executed this task with such efficiency that Meri ultimately determined that it was the appropriate course of action for the family to divorce Kody in order for him to marry Robyn. Christine asserts that it originated with Robyn recounting anecdotes about other individuals she knew who were involved in plural marriages. Then the allegations state that Robyn would discuss a scenario in which the first wife divorced the husband to allow the new wife, who entered the plural marriage with children, to have a legal marriage. Do the Sister Wives viewers recognize Robyn's narratives? It appears to be reminiscent of the situation that Meri and Robyn encountered with Kody, with the exception that they had 2 additional spouses between them. Christine believes that Robyn was providing subtle clues and planting cues in order to deceive Meri into believing that it was her idea. Robyn denied the allegations during the Sister Wives one-on-one. Robyn does not recall sowing any seedlings regarding Kody's divorce from Meri, despite Christine's assertion. Nevertheless, Robyn did indicate that a divorce scenario of this nature is relatively prevalent in polygamous marriages. Fans of Sister Wives have heard Kody Brown refer to Christine as nobility in the polygamist community, as she was raised in the lifestyle. Christine, however, asserts that she is unaware of the tradition that Robyn discusses. From Christine's perspective, it is uncommon for the first wife to divorce the spouse, which is why a new wife with children can be considered the legal wife. Janelle has stated that she does not recall Robyn baiting Meri when queried about this seed sowing of Robyn in order to maintain equilibrium among the Sister Wives women. Nevertheless, Janelle was unequivocal in her assertion that she is entirely finished with Robyn and Kody. Janelle has expressed her reluctance to have Kody or his wife in her life. In fact, Janelle explicitly stated that she has no affection for Robyn and Kody. And now let us discuss Meri, who, if Christine's assessment is accurate, would be the recipient of Robyn's seed sowing. Suki, the presenter of Sister Wives Tell All, quizzed each wife regarding Christine's allegation that Robyn conspired to induce Meri to divorce Kody. Meri initially hesitated to respond, but she later disclosed that she had actually presented Robyn with the opportunity to divorce Kody. However, what was intriguing was that Meri did not dismiss the possibility that Robyn was impersonating her from the outset. Meri, on the other hand, suggested that it was possible that Robyn was releasing seeds, but she had failed to observe them. Additionally, it is possible that Robyn successfully concealed her scheme from Meri, given the presence of others in her vicinity. However, the Sister Wives supporters' interest and comments were primarily piqued by the fact that Christine and Robyn had diametrically opposed recollections of the events that preceded Kody's divorce from his first wife in favor of Robyn. If you recollect previous seasons of Sister Wives, you will be aware that Meri consistently stated that she initiated her divorce from Kody, and Meri stated that this was done in order for Kody to adopt Robyn's 3 children from her previous marriage to David Jessup. No doubt, Robyn's children from her first marriage would return to David in the event of her death if Meri did not grant the divorce. Additionally, they would not be legally recognized as Kody's children. And of course, it was after this adoption that Robyn had that disturbing retro portrait of Kody and her 3 children when they were smaller, in an attempt to retroactively make them Robyn and Kody's offspring, and to literally exclude her ex-husband from the image. Robyn attempted to portray the divorce of the first wife in a plural marriage as a common occurrence. However, Christine maintained that it was not. Christine, not Robyn, is the individual in the plural marriage of the sister wives who has the strongest connections to this Mormon offshoot. In the end, the UAB was established by Christine's family. Christine, who was raised in a culture where plural marriage was the norm rather than the exception, maintains that this is not a reality. Therefore, she is of the opinion that Robyn was systematically attempting to secure Kody as her legal husband. Christine is of the opinion that Robyn achieved this by deceiving Meri from the moment she joined the sister wives' family. Robyn's perspective on plural marriage traditions differs significantly from Christine's on numerous occasions. She stated that she deemed herself divorced when wife 3 left Kody. However, Robyn held a distinct perspective on this matter. At the time of Christine's departure from Kody, there was no legal marriage for her to dissolve in court. The marriage between their sister wives was spiritual. They were not legally bound together. Additionally, we were aware that Christine was no longer affiliated with the UAB faith by the time she departed Kody, so there was no necessity to request permission from the church. Christine deemed herself divorced when she informed the patriarch of the sister wives that the relationship was terminated. But the most disturbing aspect was that Robyn asserts that she was unaware that Christine and Kody were divorced at that time. On Sister Wives, Robyn explained why she did not consider Kody divorced from Christine. According to Robyn, the plural marriage doctrine posits that Christine would not be divorced from Kody until she had with another man. I would assume that Robyn would consider Kody and Christine divorced by now, given the extent of their physical contact and the extent to which Christine expressed enjoyment of their intimacy with her current spouse, David Woolley. Furthermore, David Woolley is not only Christine's sole spouse, but also her first husband, as he placed a ring on her finger, and presumably her final. All of the other spouses concur that Robyn's peculiar rule, which prohibits divorce until she engages in intercourse with another man, is something they have never encountered before. Therefore, it is evident that Christine is knowledgeable about the doctrine of plural marriage. Additionally, it appears that Robyn is constructing her narrative as she progresses. The good news is that Christine has the ability to clarify the situation and alert Meri to the possibility that she may have been the target of Robyn's malicious scheme to abduct Kody from the outset.